I'm gonna start naming these saving synthetic series, because you saving is synthetic, and we're gonna make it a motherfucking series. Pause them real quick. It's Irresistible Ice. What's up, YouTube? So on my last video, I ended up putting this wig on. This is a Dominica by the Perfect Hairline, and I want to say I got it in like a dark chocolate cream color. I got it in a bun. Right now it's ready to come up. It's been about a week, maybe less than a week. Anyways, at first I was wearing it down. I've been putting it in a bun for work. The curls are cute and everything. I probably could use fabric softener, but I really just want to try something different. This is how it ended up looking, but today it don't look bad, y'all. It's just, you know, and baby, let me take this off. The wig we're gonna be putting on today is by Perfect Hairline as well, and this wig is Cajun spice color. I thought it was cute. I've been trying to, like I said, I've been trying to get on my comfort zone and stop wearing all black wigs. So I've been trying to do some different shit. So this one, she is called Evona. She looks like this after I plucked her a little bit. Maybe I should put her on her stand, be a little bit more professional. But yeah, so I plucked her. I love plucking, honestly, you know, and I just love this fucking color. Like, but I wanted to pluck her so good that I could wear it any way I wanted to. Of course, with synthetic wigs, this is the color. Baby, I'm finna eat the girls up with this. So I've already plucked her, so I'm finna take this out, put my cap on, and I'm gonna be back, okay, y'all? So if you watch my recent videos, then you know that before I ever even put my cap on, I always, in between installs, I like to oil my hair down just to make sure that my hair is not dry or brittle. I noticed that once I start doing this in between my installs, if I am going to be switching out my wigs, whether it's for 2 or 3 weeks or whether for a month or just 1 week, I have way less breakage, which is very, very helpful because I want as much length retention as possible, considering the point of a wig is for your hair to grow underneath and for it to be a protective style. So personally, I like to go in and just massage the oil in between the braids after I oil it down, make sure it gets all through. And then I'll go in and, baby, when I say I was scratching, these braids was itching, which means that my scalp probably was dry. So then I like to go in with a water bottle. The water bottle is for moisture, and the oil is to seal it and so your hair grows. So now I'm going to just get a scarf, tie my hair down while I work on the rest of the wig and figure out what I'm going to do. So what I like to do is, I know there's some people, they put the wig on and then they cut it after the glue is on there. The easiest way for me is for me to cut the lace prior to me ever gluing anything on my head. Now, of course, you're not supposed to go straight, so you're supposed to try to make it like jagged or zigzag. But I like to cut so close to the roots that it looks natural. I really don't like big gaps of lace left. So this is how the wig looks after I trimmed off the lace. There's still a little bit of excess lace. So I'm gonna go in and take that off because I'm going for the most natural look that I can. Personally, I would just recommend that you don't cut too much or too close to the lace. Then you will be cutting off some of the hair. So you would rather have more lace than less lace. So I finished cutting off the excess lace. So this is what the wig looks like without makeup on it. I usually use like a cocoa or dark chocolate. So I like to usually use one nude cap and then I'll go on top with a brown cap. Now you see with all that oil, baby, just with the nude cap on, it's seeping through. So with the brown cap, it's going to seep through. I push that back, and then I will add an additional brown cap to actually do my bald cap method. This is what works for me. It may not work for you, but because my hair is wet and because I have oil in it, I don't want the oil or the water to go onto the wig. Baby, this is so cute. Let's have a little color on it. So I'm cutting off the rest of the ball cap. I ended up using the got2b glued freeze spray. After I cut off all of it, I'm just going to push the band behind my ear. So as I cut, I like to pull up the front because one time I ended up cutting off a big ass chunk of meat because I was cutting too close. My clumsy ass. So now what I like to do is place the wig on top just so I can see where I'm going to outline it. Once again, this is just what works for me. I've noticed that my installs have gotten way better. Ooh, this is like... Because when I do this, it makes it much easier. And it's just like nerve-wracking. Whew. Since I do my own hair, once I start outlining the outside of it, it does take time because you don't want to push the eyeliner or eyebrow pencil up because that's where the glue is. So I use like the outline and only place the glue either on the line or all the way behind the line. So now I'll be cutting off the ear tabs. I usually like to cut off the ear tabs prior to me ever even using any glue. Some people like to glue their wig on, then cut off the ear tabs. But it's going to aggravate the shit out of me while trying to install it. So now we're pulling the glue out. This is the first layer of glue. I'm going to use a makeup brush to pull it back. Sometimes I use a plastic knife, but I feel like the makeup brush, just like when I tint the lace, I feel like the makeup brush spreads it out way better and it's not so harsh on my skin. So now you see me putting makeup on the lace. I didn't tint it because with a synthetic wig, you cannot tint it, which is kind of convenient. It saves me a lot of more time because with a frontal, I usually tint it plus add makeup. With a synthetic wig, I've only just been putting makeup on it, not tinting it. I think it somehow fucks it up because it's fabric. Not sure. I'm still learning about synthetic wigs. So I'm gonna pull out my blow dryer because, of course, you know I usually just use liquid foundation. You can use powder. If you use powder, then you don't need to blow dry it. If you only have liquid, then you could just blow dry it. So I'm just repeating the same step with the second layer. So I personally like to get the lace and put it on my hand to see if it's matching, to know if it'll match on my forehead. So now this is the third layer. With the past synthetic wigs, if I have combed to brush them, I always start at the end and work my way up. So my job is pretty active, so I usually bobby pin in the back. I probably use about 20 or 30 bobby pins, no lie. But I do not like to be doing something and then my wig is coming up in the back. So at least if I bobby pin it, at least I know the wig is secured. Yeah, and like once again, like I was already saying, you usually will start from the ends and work your way up because the hair is synthetic. You know, with a human hair wig, baby, you could be brushing from the roots. You cannot do that with no synthetic wig. So I'm about to make some baby hairs. I parted the baby hair off. Now I'm going to use spritz on my lace, and I'm going to tie it down. Probably like 5-10 minutes. Ten minutes later, I'm gonna take off my edge wrap. This is how it looked. So now I'm gonna just start cutting. So it doesn't matter which way you turn. I usually see the method both ways. This time I had turned towards my face. The next time I do it, I think I'm gonna turn it the other way. And now I'm finna go in with my wax stick. how it looks. I'm not perfect, or you know, I'm just like, I just do my own hair because it's very cheap and convenient, so I don't expect it to look perfect, but I do expect to save money when I do my own hair. And I've been doing my own hair since for like 3 years, my own natural hair and my own wigs. So, but I only started 3 years ago because I started realizing these bitches be making bank. But yeah, that was like 3 years ago. So, but then I always get like AliExpress wigs, and lately I've been trying to get these synthetic wigs because I'm trying to help y'all be a baddie on a budget. And same way I shop at Goodwill and shop on Shein and stuff, like I want to be able to like get cheap hair, and I don't care if it don't last a week. Switching my wigs make him feel like he's cheating. But you can, because it's a 13x6, like the part is all the way back here, so I can wear this however I want. I'm finna go to work, so I may wear it like this, but sometimes when I wear a middle part, sometimes it what do you call it? Sometimes it like covers my face too much, but like it doesn't really complement my face as much as a side part. So sometimes I may wear a middle part at work, and then I'll fuck around and, you know, take it down. I'm glad I got this color and not the color I had wanted. I should be a fucking model. Ow! No, y'all, I love this color. Like, this is so cute. This is so cute. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Bad bitch, get your money. Okay, let me go to work so I can actually make some money, y'all. But yeah. Alright, deuces. I'll see y'all in the next video.